when it comes to B2B SaaS companies, they've really got to keep their customers happy.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, support is everything.
Yeah, it's huge.
Speaking of keeping customers happy, have you ever heard of the AI agent store?
I have, yeah.
We could dive into that another time.
It's a pretty interesting place.
But for today's deep dive, we are talking all about Duckie.ai.
Okay, yeah.
Which is this, AI solution that's really kind of changing the game when it comes to customer support.
Yeah, it's really fascinating how Duckie.ai is so focused on B2B SaaS companies
Right.
and all of their kind of like unique needs, because so often with B2B SaaS companies, you have these very complex technical questions.
Absolutely.
And Duckie.ai is specifically designed to kind of help support teams navigate that.
So it's got this great reputation in the industry, sits right at the top. I mean, how does it even work? Like, does it just magically solve every support ticket?
Not magic, but close. So one of the things that's really cool about it is that it integrates with tools like Slack and Zendesk and Intercom,
Yeah.
which are, tools that so many B2B SaaS companies already use.
Right. They're just using it in their workflow.
Exactly. So it makes it really easy to implement.
That's smart. So then what happens?
Well, then you get to its two kind of core features, which are the AI support agent and the AI support copilot.
Okay.
AI support agent is all about automation. So imagine, a customer submits a support ticket and then boom, they get a response right away.
Yeah.
Not waiting for days.
Right. No more waiting days. That right there, I mean, come on, that's going to improve customer satisfaction.
Exactly.
What about those more complex issues?
That's where the AI support copilot comes in. So it's kind of like, think of it as an assistant for the human support agents. And it can instantly sift through these massive knowledge bases, find the most relevant information, surface it for the agent, so they can handle these really complex issues without having to, escalate it to engineers every time.
Right. So then that would reduce resolution time as well.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm curious about the technical side of Duckie.ai. Like, how does it, understand these very technical and complex issues?
Well, it's not just doing, surface level responses. It's actually like analyzing logs, it's tracking code changes, it's even examining customer data.
Wow.
So it's applying natural language processing, machine learning to really understand the nuances of these issues.
So it's problem solving, not just retrieving information.
Exactly.
Okay. So what kind of results are companies seeing when they actually use Duckie.ai?
Well, we see some pretty incredible results. Companies are reporting, response time reduction by as much as 60%.
Wow.
And because Duckie.ai is handling all those initial responses and more simple issues, then human agents can dedicate their time to the really complex ones.
So it's a win-win for everyone. It's like having an extra team member that never sleeps.
Right.
Speaking of which, we talked about the AI agent store earlier. Where does Duckie.ai fit into all of that?
Right. So the AI agent store is kind of this marketplace.
Yeah.
Where you can find all sorts of AI solutions, and you can see what's going on in AI technology. They have, audience analysis tools or platforms that can help you actually build your own AI agents.
That's awesome. And if anybody wants to actually see Duckie.ai, there's a Duckie.ai video that really kind of gives a visual deep dive into how the platform works. So that's definitely something I would recommend people check out.
Absolutely. And if anyone wants to check out the AI agent store, they can find it at aiagentstore.ai.
Perfect. Well, we've covered so much today. I mean, we talked about the specific features of Duckie.ai, to the wider world of the AI agent store. It's pretty clear AI is changing how customer support works.
Yeah, it's definitely changing.
As we wrap up today, I can't help but wonder, if AI can handle so much, what does that mean for human agents in the future? Are their roles going to change?
That's a great question.
What skills are they going to need? Is this a whole new direction for people working in customer support? It's definitely something to think about.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.